I'ma tell you why you can't. Said you got a long way to go. Say you wanna love me, wanna touch me. Don't test cause you got a long way to go.
Hey, what's up guys, it's me Mike, and I'm just gonna do another video on another wallpaper request by a member on my website. It was a pretty cool wallpaper. I did this when I was kind of bored, but it was, you know, I just came up with this idea of having a cool looking Apple logo with some cool design and like a spray painted smiley face in there. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this. It's pretty cool, and you guys all should know how to do this. Alright, so this wallpaper was kind of requested by Demetrius and a couple other members on my website, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So what I did was go into Photoshop, of course, and I'm not gonna use that because that was in my last video. I'm gonna use the preset of 1440 by 900 and 300 res. Alright, so I start off with a gradient. I'm gonna use that silver, like white to silver gradient. I believe if you don't have these this gradient, you can do a black up at top and then white, pretty much a light gray in the middle like that, and kind of like a darker gray like that, and a black at the top, and you could get this gradient. Yeah, so hold shift and bring it down. Right, so once you've done that, what we're gonna do is edit this background. So double click and unlock it. Then what we're gonna do is double click on it again, and we're gonna go into texture. Once you go into texture, you're gonna want to go into one of these presets here. So the one I have is called what is this called? I forget. Anyway, I'll just post a link to where I've gotten it from. I believe it's on brusheezy.com. Let me just verify that for you guys. See if I can find that for you guys. Brusheezy. Alright, so if you go to brusheezy.com and select the pattern tab at top, I believe it was at the bottom somewhere. So just scroll down here, and plus going here is, you know, a great place to get some cool patterns for your any of your Photoshop projects or anything like that. So yeah, so just head over here, and let's see if I can find it for you guys. If not, then just do a Google search on some Photoshop patterns, and you guys pretty much find something you're looking for or something similar. So anyway, this is what I did. So I did that, made a new layer, and what I did was select one of my shape tools, and the one I've used was something really cool. It was like a what you call it, like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is first get out my Apple text. So all these fonts right here you find that I'm using is found on the font.com, and the font I'm using is called Famous Logos, and apparently the one I'm using, just hit A, the text letter A, and you'll find the Apple logo. So I'm just gonna do like maybe 100 for the text, like that, and you get the Apple logo. And then I'm gonna select my text tool again, and for this one I think it was tattoos. So tattoos, oops, couldn't remember to always create another text thing. Alright, so don't mind me as I try to find the one I was using. I should have did this before I started the video, but you guys will probably get what I'm doing here. Alright, here we go. It was letter M for the tattoos. So if you guys are following along, press letter M when you're in the tattoos and you will find it. So for this one, I'm gonna put letter to about 200 maybe. Oops. 200 looks good. Alright, put that right behind the Apple logo, just like that. And I'm gonna edit these guys. So hit on the Apple logo, and what I'm gonna do is select my stroke, and I'm going to first cancel it for a minute so I could put this on top. And I'm just gonna zoom in for you guys so you can see. Alright, so double click, and what we're gonna do is select the stroke, and I gave it a gradient stroke, and the one I'm using is like a dark red, like that. I believe it was a dark red. Let me see. Yeah, it was pretty much a reddish orange kind of thing. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, I think it was this one. Right at the top. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so I used that one, and I gave it, I think, a bevel and emboss kind of thing. Let's see, I did the size up a little bit, soften it up. And for the contour, you can pretty much edit it the way you want it to. So yeah, don't mind me, you guys. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And if you want, you give it a drop shadow, increase the drop shadow spread, and then increase the size, just like that. And you're pretty much done on that. So just leave it at that. And if you want, or what I've done is double click on the next layer we're gonna make, and we're gonna put that at black. You're gonna see what I'm doing right there. So hit the color overlay and put that at white, just like that. And I'm also gonna give that a drop shadow and increase the spread size and the size itself, just like that. And you pretty much got that down pack right there. So let's see, what else am I missing? Alright, cool. So what else I'm gonna do is select that font that I always use in my other video. Not always use, but I featured in my other video. It's called something emotions. Yokes emotions. So I'm gonna select something real quick. I'm gonna select that font. And like I said, all these fonts can be found on thefont.com. So I'm just gonna select something real quick. I'm just gonna decrease the size on this one to about 72. Alright, cool. Alright, so the letter I used was, I think it was A. And I'm just gonna put that right in there. And I'm gonna put that on top of the Apple logo and double click on that. And pretty much I'm gonna give it that same Apple logo's effect. So right click and copy the layer style and paste it in there, just like that. I'm just gonna edit it though, because I don't want the bevel and emboss, and I want to change the color overlay. So I want it to be white, just like that. I believe the other one was white too, right? Yeah. Alright, and for the stroke, I'm just gonna put it at 1, just like that. And just orient it the way I want it to. Press OK. So just like that. And if you want, you can link all 3 of these layers, so when you move it, you can move it without any problems. So just leave it like that. And for last, I'm just gonna select what font I use. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pick something fairly similar or close to similar. Let's see. Renaissance seems good. Oops, I always do this. Select Renaissance and lower my text down to size, about maybe 36, and hit Make Designs .ning.com. Alright, so I'll just keep it at that. Bring it down just a little bit. I know it's a little bigger than before, but yeah. So for the stroke size, I'm gonna select that same gradient that I use in my other stuff and put it at 1. Give that also a drop shadow, increase the size and the spread, just like that, and press OK. And what I'm gonna do here is kind of resize it. So Control T, Let's resize it just a bit, just like that. And I'm just gonna check my time here just to make sure. Okay. So I'm pretty much gonna end it at that. So this is what I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So please comment and rate, subscribe if you have to, and see you guys later. Bye.